A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think... Touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. This is hauled in by Harris. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Quarterback of his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is going to be Falcons football!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set! Yellow. 18! Watch out! Yellow. No. Me. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Right here is the intended target there. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Sheds off a rusher. Purdy has it knocked out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down at distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up, up.
Shotgun snap. I'll give to Robinson. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Left wing 19. Check. Check up.
Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
The 47-yard line.
Looking to throw here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get 6 more on their early advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Get set. Stop.
Another carry for Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from the defense that since they needed the big play, and they found it.
That throw doesn't lead to 6, so that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Throwing from the gun here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needing a yard. Third and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. They're going to try to throw for it. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Now Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43.
18. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it's going to be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get set. Get set. 18.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Get set. Get set.
Staying with Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On third down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete on second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Cross pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. AT. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. On the move, hit it right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. They're going to try and throw it here. Has it down close. He goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points. the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Outside.
Here's Robinson up the middle. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set him up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Pass play now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
Working now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Back in the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Breaks through and breaks away. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Outside. Back.
Goes haywire. Fumble. And the Saints get to it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it. It's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. There's a give, left side. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. on is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get set, stop!
Going right side, Robinson with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.